Hi everyone, we're looking at how to write and solve a proportion for a proportional relationship. So what we're given here is our first situation. We're given 3 kiwi fruits that cost $2.67. So we're going to write that as a ratio that compares those two things. So 3 kiwi fruits and $2.67, you can write it either way. I'm going to write it with the money on top because I'm used to writing it as like the cost per fruit. So this would be the cost over the number of fruits, and we really should label those so we know what they represent. And then on the other side of our proportion, we're going to put a little blank for the other fraction. And again, the units here are going to be super important. If we flip one of these sides, the whole thing is not going to work. So we got to make sure if we do dollars over kiwi, we do dollars over kiwi on the right side as well. And that makes it a lot easier. So now we know where that 712 has to go since that's dollars. And we don't know how many kiwi, so that's x. Then we just look for a scale factor. Because we want to go 3 to x, we go the same way here. We can take $7.12. And we can divide that by the 267 to get our scale factor. That gives us 2.6 repeating. Leave that on your calculator screen. And then just do that times 3. And we get our answer, which is 8 kiwi. And that makes sense. It was more expensive than it was before, so it should be more kiwi that were purchased. For the next one here, very similar. We're going to take the rate, write it as a fraction. 7,920 miles in 18 hours equals blank miles in hours. So we don't know how many hours are needed, so x hours, but we do know the number of miles, so 8,800. That would be the number of miles here. And again, we're going to try and find a scale factor that goes from 18 to x, so we use the numbers up top to do that. We take 8,800 divided by 7,920. We get our scale factor, which is 1.1 repeating. Use that on your calculator, leave it on your calculator, and then just do times 18, and we get our answer, x equals 20 hours. Now, of course, you could find the unit rate first. You could find the number of miles the airplane goes in 1 hour by dividing the miles by the hours. That would, of course, give you the number of miles per hour, and that would be 440 miles per hour. Then you could divide the 8,800 by that, and you would get the number of hours. Either way you do it, you get 20. For the last one here, same thing. We're going to write a proportion for this. So 36 chairs in 9 weeks. And it's asking about 1 week, how many chairs. So we just write our proportion like this with our units that are consistent. We find a scale factor by doing 1 divided by 9. And that gives us 0.1 repeating. We do the same thing up top. And our answer is 4 chairs. That's how many she can make in 1 week.